YouTube, what's going on? Professional Madden player T Davis here in our favorite series from last year, the series you guys love so much. We're going to break down 32 team ebooks here right on the channel. That's it, free offensive ebooks from all 32 NFL teams. So we're going to have some of the best money plays in every single playbook to break down on the channel for you guys here. So whether you are a fan of the team, whether you use that team in Madden, it doesn't matter. We're going to break down the best money plays in every single playbook here on the channel in our 32 money play series. If you guys want more content like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel here on YouTube. Smash that like button and comment down below anything you want to see here on the channel if you're enjoying these free ebooks or what team you want to see me do next. But we're going to start at the top. We're going to start, we're going to go alphabetical order, but we will get through all 32 teams. Last year, it was a huge hit. Everyone loved these 32 team breakdowns, so I'm going to do it here again on the channel. Probably going to last a few weeks, though, trying to get all 32 teams in, but don't worry, your team will be on there. So check out my playlist as well if you're not sure or if you can't find your team. Check out the playlist on my channel and just go through the channel in general and you'll be able to find your team. So that's really it for the intro, guys. Of course, I have coaching sessions available. I have 30-minute and 60-minute sessions if you guys want to improve as a Madden player. I've been around for 10 years, have hundreds of thousands of dollars in career winnings, worked as the color commentator for EA Sports for our big Madden tournaments this year and the past few years. So I know what I'm talking about a little bit when it comes to Madden. So check out the ebooks down below. I have a West Coast offensive ebook, I have an Indianapolis Colts offensive ebook, and I have a Tampa Bay Buccaneers defensive ebook. Like I said, the coaching sessions and film study reviews. You can check out all those things in links in the description below, as well as my social medias. You can follow me on Twitter, on Instagram if you have any questions or anything of that nature. So that's really it, guys. Let's jump in to the free ebook right now. YouTube, what's going on? Let's take a look at one of my favorite playbooks in Madden 22, the New Orleans Saints playbook. Absolutely stacked when it comes to passing the football here in John Madden football. Madden 22. Let's break down the Saints offensive play. We're going to start with the single back tight Y-off formation. And we got so much good things in here. Of course, the run game always solid in this tight Y-off. The passing can even be better, especially if you add in things like the Hot Route Master, or maybe you have some route chems out there. But drive flood is the play I want to take a look at here, and I love it because we can flip this formation also, and nothing changes. I can run it to the left, I can run it to the right. But what I like to do here is you have that X route, that tight end route, that deeper out route, really, really good versus man coverage. You also have the backside drag, the backside dig. I do like sometimes to motion out that dig to give me a little bit more room, a little bit better spacing within this offensive play. But you see here, versus man coverage, this tight end out route is absolutely money. You want to throw it as soon as he cuts out, pass lead that outside, and you're going to be able to fire it in there for an absolute laser beam. Let's run it again here. Motion him out. This time we can even check it down to our triangle on that little drag, and it's already set up for you. You don't even make any hot routes, any adjustments to this, and you're good to go. Now, like I said, the thing is we can also flip this play, right? So go ahead and flip it. You press the square, that right trigger button. If you're on Xbox, it'll be X, and that right trigger button. And you see here now run it to the left side. I'm going to motion him out. You don't need to use the motion. I just like to mix it up occasionally, throw that in there, create a little bit more spacing. But once again, you're going to have this little flood going to the left side. We check it down to our drag route. Easy, easy completion. Whether it be a high-low, you hit to the drag, or you throw the out route. It's a high-low read. We keep it simple. Everything looks the same. Beautiful offense here from us. Now, you can also wait, come around backside, and you're going to have this... that defensive lineman came out of nowhere, drop man coverage. But you saw how open circle was in that man-to-man coverage. So we motion it out again. Let me see if I can go ahead and hit circle here. As soon as he cuts inside. Ready? Boom, just like that. Aggressive catch over the middle. You see the separation he gets on that inverted in route. Absolute money. Let's jump into the next play. All right, let's jump into the Y-off trio weak formation here. This is a really, really good formation, and Madden has been the last few years. Plays like PA post dig shot is absolute money. They got an inside zone. They got a base. PA wide receiver in. Really, really good. Saints out. Really, really effective play every single year in Madden. Saints deep out, of course, they have verticals, but I want to take a look at stick and up. One of the best plays for the last, I want to say, 4 to 5 years in Madden. You see here what we have on this play. So many things. We got that great post route to square over on that left side. This tight end route isn't bad either. I will make some adjustments to it. Won't use that tight end route as much. I do want to break it down real quick for you guys because it does work versus man and zone. You can kind of throw it there quickly versus zone, and then man coverage, it does win a lot of the time versus man coverage. Let me see. Yeah, zone again there. So you just throw it in there in that little area versus zone. And like I talked about versus man coverage, he kind of whoops his man. So let's see if we can get man coverage here. I don't know what happened there. Kind of went completely out of the way we wanted it to. But what I did want to talk about is the adjustments I like to make out of it. So what I like to do is block my running back, put my tight end now on a drag route like that. I'm going to go ahead and streak R1, get him out of the way, kind of clear him out for square to get open. And then circle is going to be on a slant. So now I have this high-low read between X, square, and eventually, or X and circle, and then eventually square coming over to the right side. So it's 3 routes attacking the middle of the field, and I absolutely love this setup. So let's go ahead and run it a few times here. You see there, initially we have man coverage, but then you see how open square gets. When we have that pull zone, when we have that streak there, look what he does. Look at the spacing he provides deep down the field for square to get under those deep zones. It's just one of the best post routes in the game. And when you throw in that streak route from R1, it allows it to get wide open deep down the field. And I mean wide open. Let's do it again here. This time it's man coverage. You cannot stop it. Inaccurate pass, but as you can see, it was wide open on the sidelines. Let's go ahead and do it again here. We have man coverage this time again. Michael Thomas, whoop-de-doop-de, up man coverage. You can't stop me, Michael Thomas. Easy completion there. Let's go ahead and hit up some of these other routes now. Let's go ahead and set up the same. We can also, like I said, check it down to the tight end, but we also have this, wow, Jameis Winston. What are you throwing? It was wide open. Horrible pass right there from our guy, famous Jameis. But this time we have man coverage again here. So this is what I mean. Man coverage, you can also hit this slant across the middle. So versus man, this is definitely one of my favorite setups because you have the slant or the post that absolutely whoop that man-to-man coverage. Let's go ahead and run it one last time here. Again, we can check it down to our tight end drag. Even versus man coverage, that tight end, we don't have a great route runner there, but he still gets open. So there's so many ways we can attack the defense within this play. Let's go over to the gun tray offset dagger. One of the best plays every single year in Madden. Always good in this formation as well. Now, so a couple different things you can do. I like to streak my tight end, kind of get him out of the way. And I like to put the running back on either an in or an out route. Doesn't matter, whatever your preference may be. But, of course, our main money route is this circle route on the deep crosser. And you see there, Tre'Davious White kind of all over him. One of the best corners in the game. But it's still going to get open because it is that damn good. Now, this time we like to check it down or sometimes to R1 as well. So that helps. You can throw it a little bit sooner, too, when he gets in that little area. He's also going to beat man coverage on that route as well. You see there, sometimes he gets delayed, and that's even better. He gets in that little middle of the area, and you can get about 8 yards off that easy completion. So really, it's a two-man game between R1 and circle. You also have square coming across on that backside dig that we can throw to sometimes as well, just like that, for a nice completion over the middle. So a bunch of different ways. I've broken down dagger so many times on my channel. You guys know it by now. Let's go over to the gun bunch in the Saints playbook because I think it's a pretty interesting gun bunch. It's a very underrated gun bunch. You got plays like Y curl, you got speed dig, which I think is a very underrated play in this game. Z spot, which is good every single year. Mesh spot and mesh. Like this bunch is pretty good. Spacing switch, you guys know we love. Flood and verticals, staples of what we run in the gun bunch, especially if you've checked out my offensive ebooks. Down the links in the description below. And gun bunch trail. This is the play we want to break down here. Very unique type of play. A lot of different ways you can go about setting this up. You can run it stock, because we also have the trail route and we have the post, the trail route, and the drag. I got a little ahead of myself there. Let me slow it down just a little bit here. We can go ahead, run this stock, right, and we can either hit the drag, the trail, or the post. You see how open that trail gets. As soon as he cuts up, you want to bullet past that to the inside for a really easy completion. So I absolutely love this play setup. This time we have the post over the middle of the field. Now there's a couple adjustments you can make out of it as well. I like to put the tight end on a flat, but to put my slot receiver on a hitch, wheel route my running back, and throw a little out route to the square receiver over there. So now we have great spacing. We have it's very similar to that mesh post play that you see a lot of the pros run. And as soon as that running back cuts up, low pass, possession catch, gets in that little area of the zones. Very difficult to defend. Let's go ahead and run again here. We can look to the right side. Sometimes we'll have this flat that we can check to our tight end. Easy 5 to 10 yard completion. Just off a little baby flat route that the zones don't guard. Let's go ahead and run it one last time here. And we can look to our hitch post combo over there on the right side. Depending on what the defense gives us, this time they give us the post, and we're going to take that all day long. Let me do that one more time there. We got a little congested. But it's all about making the right read with this play because you can attack both sides of the field for easy completions. This time they drop back on the post. We check it down to the hitch. So one of my favorite setups in the game, and really easy to run because you can make good reads out of it. Finally, let's go over to the gun tight offset TE. This is the staple of the New Orleans Saints offensive playbook. PA shot, seams, inside, zone, Saints spot, shake, Saints drive out, slot outs, mesh spot, Saints halfback wheel, Saints spot, bench, and of course Y out halfback swing, which I've broken down a million times on this channel. So if you want to check the Y out halfback swing, check out the Packers playbook. We have it in there. We have it in a bunch of other. I have another Saints offensive ebook type of video on my channel. Check that out. The play we want to take a look at is Saints in, and this play is absolutely stacked, and it's pretty underrated in my opinion. Now, the only adjustment I like to make is put my square receiver, re-drag him, because that drag he's on kind of stops. But on this play, you're going to have a lot of options here. You're going to have the running back or drag on the little mesh concept. You're going to sometimes have triangles. He cuts out left. And you also have the two on the right side. Now, I will say, sometimes I do like to streak the tight end, kind of clear out the zones for circle to get open. But you can keep him on that in route if you choose as well. But you see there, look at that little mesh concept. I mean, it's just so difficult to defend the mesh when it comes to Madden. When we're talking about mesh, we're talking about two underneath routes that kind of run into each other. And that's what you get here with square and R1 for easy completions. This time, what do we have? We're going to try to hit circle. We had him, but it was just a bad. We didn't have a lot of time right there. I waited a little bit too long. Let's go ahead and run it again here. If it lets me hike it. This time, we're going to have man coverage, right? And you know what that means. Drag or in route. Easy, easy, all day long. Baby completions, but they are effective. Let's go ahead and do it one last time here. And maybe we can check it down to, let's go to the post over the top. Yeah, so see, I didn't get the clear out that I really wanted from that tight end. Let's go ahead and try that again here. This time we have man coverage. You guys know versus man coverage what we do. We wait for one of these crossing routes, and that time Kamara gets wide open. So let me do it one last time here, get a nice clean play off for us. And this time we should have circle coming across. Oh my goodness, circle was going to be a huge job, but we ran out of time. We got to get it. We got to get it in there to circle, guys. Come on. We got to do it. We got to do it. We got to do it. No, this time we're going to hit triangle. We love that little baby out route for a quick completion as well. So you guys can see this playbook is absolutely stacked. Make sure you guys hit me with a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below for more pro Madden player tips as well as daily fantasy content. Appreciate you guys, man. Until next time, I'm out.